Hello again and welcome to Tips with Andrew. I am Andrew Sapiano. Thank you so much for joining me on this happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yes, we made it. I hope you guys had an awesome week so far and rocked out whatever goals, hopes, plans, dreams, ambitions you had for the week and are ready to take a load off and relax on the weekend. I'll tell you, what a beautiful start to the weekend we have over here. We enjoy it while we can. Sun is shining. A little bit of a breeze out there, which makes it look like it's very enticing. Quickly, before we get started here, Motivate Touch actually is the free product of the month this month from doTERRA until the 15th. So it looks like we have about a week still to go. Some of the uses for it: used during a massage for a soothing experience, applied to the neck or shirt collar before a presentation, used topically before sporting event or other competition, and placed on the bottoms of the feet in the morning before a long work day. I actually love the Motivate Touch Blend, and I do use it on the collar of my shirt just like that, and then it creates, when I sweat, it almost creates its own diffuser there, so I love that one. So that's the free product, 125 PV order. If you're interested in free stuff like me, definitely reach out to me and we'll get you rocking and rolling. Next, I have launched a weight loss course for beginners. It is an online digital course for download. If you or somebody you know of is interested in dropping a few pounds now that the summer months are officially upon us, definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message. We'll get you rocking and rolling. There's tons of cool stuff that comes along with the initial launch, and I'm super excited to get it out there. I know that it will provide plenty of value to many of humans that decide to embark on it. Next, convention tickets have officially gone on sale. It is doTERRA's yearly event. It is, it's such an awesome event. It's like a week long, I believe it is, a little bit less. It's a really cool time. There's so much stuff going on. There's science behind why the oils work, how they work with us. There is new product launches, free product giveaway. There is customer testimonials. There is so much more fun stuff going on. I'm super excited about it. It is going to be held in person in Utah, and also there is a live stream event. That's the one that I'm super excited about. So if you or somebody you know of is interested in learning more about essential oils, or how to live a less toxic lifestyle, how to reduce the toxins in your life, definitely this is an event you don't want to miss. I'm super excited about it, and I can't wait till it gets here. It's about a month away. So if that is you, definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message, and we will get you rocking and rolling. Oh, it's going to be such an awesome time. I can't wait. So that's all I got for now. I promise you there is so much more going on, but I don't want to cut it off on there because today is actually National Bubblegum Day. Woohoo! So what I wanted to talk about today was how to curb hunger cravings, right? Bubblegum is actually a really cool way to help curb hunger cravings, and that's what I wanted to talk about because, right, weight loss can be one of the toughest things that you have to go through in your life. And, you know, cravings are, it happens, right? We're not all perfect. We're not all machines and robots. Every once in a while we get some cravings for stuff that we may or may not should be having. We should or should not have. I guess we could call it at that. So that's where I've got some tips here that help me to curb my hunger cravings so that I don't go overboard and completely mess up my entire wellness routine. And that's where I wanted to come on, give you these tips. Hopefully they help you too. Hopefully you get some value out of them, right? And you can help yourself curb those hunger cravings so that you don't go completely overboard at the most inopportune time. So the number one tip, and I started it off the top of the hop here, is to chew gum. And chewing gum is actually a really cool, it's like a little cheat code way. I don't actually have the gum here, but doTERRA has its own gum. It's the Smart and Sassy blend that is put into the gum. and it actually is a really cool alternative to regular gums, right? Gum in itself, it gets a bad rap because it's, you know, it's basically sugar and coating, right? And it's not that good for you, and I'll be the first to attest that. But it is a great way to help to curb your hunger cravings. And you have to look at it in a way as it's kind of tricking your brain into thinking that you're eating, right? When you think you're hungry and you start chewing gum, it'll trick your brain into thinking that you're hungry, or that you're actually eating, and you're satisfying those hunger cravings, and you're not. And that way, you're not actually putting more food into your body. And right, when we get those cravings, it's not like we're craving an apple, right, or a banana. We're definitely craving some sort of salty, sugary thing. Chips are that's mine. Gummy worms are my that's my kryptonite right there. Anytime you put a pack of gummy worms in front of me, I don't know, it's going to take some real willpower for me to get out of that. But that's where I love using the gum example as a way to trick your brain, just to help you feel like you're doing, or you're eating more when you don't actually have to, right? So that's an easy way to help. That's like a cheat code way. I like using that one. Try it out. If it doesn't help, it doesn't help. It really helps me though, so that's why I like that. Number 2, make sure you're eating enough protein. This one is kind of a preemptive measure, I guess, if you will, because protein, actually I have a little notes here on protein that I want to share with you. So basically protein is everywhere you look, and it's what everybody is promoting with the diets, right? Protein is actually considered a macronutrient, which just means that you need an excess amount of it on a daily basis. It is otherwise known as the building blocks of life, and it is an important component of every cell in the body. So protein basically is one of those, it's along with, there's a couple other nutrients that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head. I know carbs are one of them, and there's a couple other ones that are vital to our health, right? And they also send signals to the brain that it tells your brain that you're full and you don't actually have to eat more. That's the way that protein affects your weight. It helps manage hunger, and it sends signals to your brain to decrease hunger. So that's what it does. It raises your resting metabolic rate. This one is actually really cool right here. So when you raise your resting metabolic rate, what that means is that you're burning more calories at rest. That's what we want to do, right? We want to burn a bunch of calories at rest, so that way we don't have to constantly be on the treadmill, right, or the bike, or running 1,000,000 miles every day in order to meet our fitness goals, right, and be able to boost our metabolism. Protein also leads to a much less rapid rise and fall of blood sugar and insulin, so you avoid the sugar highs and lows. So that's one that's really cool, because when you eat sugar and you get really active and you get really hyped, this can be really, the most prevalent point of this one is in coffees, right? If you drink a lot of coffee and you're, sugar in your coffee, and you get that real hyped up, ready to go, but then you get that crash, right? And you just don't feel like doing anything. What is it? So the daily requirement that you should be looking for is about 10 to 35% of our daily caloric intake. So what we do is, so if we're looking at about 30% is what I read more than anything. So if we're looking at, what do we have, a 2,000 calorie diet? That's what the medical research center of what people need to eat on a daily basis decides that that's the average calorie intake that people can really get behind. So if we're doing, what's 10% of 2,000 calories is 200. So 30%, multiply that by 3, is about 600 calories that you should be looking to consume just from your protein, right? So that's as a little a way to a reference point, if you will. So, right, protein is just a great way to help keep you fuller longer and send signals to your brain that that it makes you, it really makes you not hungry. It sends a signal to your brain that you're full and you don't need to, or you're less inclined to go and get, not get the food that you're craving. Number 3, eat early in the day. This one was really one that I had to learn, simply because I couldn't really figure out why I was super hungry at nighttime. And, come nighttime when we were sitting on the couch, watching TV or whatever, right, winding down from the day, and I'd be super hungry. And I was like, man, I'm like really hungry. I shouldn't be this hungry, so I don't know what's going on. And that was actually, Tina mentioned it. She actually kind of walked me through it a little bit. And it was her that made me realize that I wasn't eating enough throughout the day. So obviously, I was craving food at nighttime, and I mean, it's not the best food, but I was craving food because I just didn't have enough throughout the day. And I mean, that right there made perfect sense to me. I didn't know why I didn't think of it, and I did, and I don't even know that I would have thought about it if I hadn't, discussed it with Tina and we went through it, and she actually was the one that made me realize that, I wasn't eating enough throughout the day. So that's it right there. If you're getting hunger cravings at nighttime, the very first thing you need to check out is, well, I guess the very first thing is how much protein you're having throughout the day. And then the second thing is how much you're eating throughout the day, right? Are we eating enough to be able to sustain our nutrition needs throughout the day? Or maybe we need to eat a little bit more at breakfast time. And this is also, if you eat early in the day, one, you get enough time to help burn off the calories, but also you help your metabolism to start working, and it help it start working and then keep working all day throughout the day, right? So that way you're burning more calories without even actually having to do anything. When your metabolism rate rises, you're burning more calories at rest. We just talked about that, right? So that's where eating early in the day helps to kickstart your metabolism, but also helps to make you hit your daily, I guess, nutrition needs earlier in the day. So that way, at nighttime, you're not actually craving too much stuff, and you're not actually you're not going for the stuff that you know is bad, right? Maybe if you are craving something, you're going to be more inclined to make it something healthy, right? Celery, broccoli. Broccoli is a great one. Broccoli, I actually read something somewhere that there's about as much protein in a serving of broccoli as there is in a serving of steak. So that's crazy, right? And I guarantee it, I don't know the exact number, but I can guarantee that there's a heck of a lot less calories in a serving of broccoli than there is in a serving of steak. So that's where you can really hit your protein goals without actually doing any detriment to your wellness goals. So if you are having cravings throughout the night or later in the evening, try some broccoli. It's got full of protein and a lot less calories. So we are here on National Bubblegum Day talking about helpful ways to curb hunger cravings so that you can stay on track with your wellness goals. Number 1, well, chew gum. Number 2, eat enough protein. Number 3, eat earlier in the day. Number 4, brush your teeth. This one is as much of a cheat code, I guess, as you can get, because, right, when we all know when we just brush our teeth, you don't want to eat anything. You don't even want to drink anything. They're like, these teeth are just brushed. They're fresh. I don't want to do anything to them. I don't want anything to happen because I don't want to risk, having something stuck in there, right, when we're going to a meeting or something like that. And also, we don't actually want to go back and rebrush our teeth after we just brushed our teeth just so we can eat. That really doesn't make too much sense. But this is a one that can be really helpful throughout the night, in the late evening. So if you're getting hunger cravings late at night and you maybe shouldn't be eating, or maybe it's too close to bedtime, stuff like that, brush your teeth. And that one really helped me. That was something that I'm pretty sure that Tina told me that one too again. And that was something that really helped me. It's a mindset thing. It's a mindfulness thing that, you know, if you just brush your teeth, you're going to be less inclined to want to go and get something out of the fridge or even out of the pantry than you would if you didn't brush your teeth and you're still waiting, got that plaque on your teeth from all day, right? It's a subconscious thing that you know, you trick your brain. Not only it's not so much that you're thinking that you're full and you're not hungry or anything, but you're just kind of forcing yourself to not want to eat anything because you just brush your teeth. So maybe you go to bed a little bit earlier, and who knows, maybe that helps your sleep cycle, and you wake up tomorrow feeling refreshed, ready to go, ready to take on the day, and like nothing's standing in your way. Try it. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Come back here, tell me that brushing your teeth had nothing to do, or had zero help with how, with your eating habits late at night, and I would love to hear that story behind that. My last tip, more than anything, is essential oils. I talked about it a little bit earlier, and my first blend here is Smart and Sassy. And Smart and Sassy blend, whoa, looks like the lights went out. Smart and Sassy blend is the metabolic blend from doTERRA, and it helps to curb hunger cravings. Oh, something happened. It helps to curb hunger cravings, but it also helps to boost your metabolism and what we talked about, raise your resting metabolic rate. That way, you can burn more calories at rest, and you don't actually have to worry too much about what, the food that you're eating. My next blend here is Zengest. And Zengest is the digestive blend from doTERRA. And this one is kind of used as a reactive measure. The Smart and Sassy is used as a preventative measure to curb your hunger cravings. But if your cravings and you get a little bit stronger than your willpower, and I mean it happens, we're all human, right? Zengest helps to promote a healthy digestive system, but also helps to ease the digestive system, right? So if you're really feeling backed up, or like you can't, going to the bathroom is pretty tough, or there's blockage in your insides, the Zengest blend is a great way to help with that. I love it. I really love the way that it helps, the free flow, if you will. That's all I got for you for today. I really hope you enjoyed this. I know I had some fun making it. Feel free to share this with your friends, a family member, perhaps somebody from your team that you feel needs to hear this. If you'd like to learn more about essential oils or how to get your hands on some of this cool stuff that I'm talking about, or if you'd like a free sample of oils just to get your hands on a little taste tester before you make a full-on commitment, definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message saying meet, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and an even better weekend, and I look very forward to talking to you again. I love you guys. Bye for now.